I'm Oliver, the CSO of Phonexa, and I'm here today with Alvise, who's the CEO of financeAds. Good to see
Oliver.
you.
How you doing? Good to see you
too. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit today, Alvise, about your business, but also around how you guys are working as a network and your transition that you've had into pay-per-lead and what that's looked like for you guys. But if you can start just telling us a little bit about financeAds and its history.
Cool, thanks Oliver. So we're a classic affiliate network, so we work with a lot of online publishers that are bringing relevant leads and sales to our clients. Clients typically are specifically in the finance industry, and typically are clients across the board, from loan providers to share dealing platforms to even crypto advertisers or classic banks and financial institutions that have an online product. And so for us lately, we felt that there was a really good opportunity in the end to move on to the sort of pure pay-per-lead model and try to kind of boost that part. And so we started to have a chat and a conversations, and at the moment we're trying to grow that part of the business, because the classic affiliate network model is still doing very well, but we saw a really great opportunity to grow that part instead.
Yeah, and for you, what do you see as the biggest opportunities within pay-per-lead? Like, what's the commercial driver to grow that area of the business?
So I saw a lot of inefficiency in a way that the technology was running at the moment. So we were, previous to how we engaged together and the conversation that we've had before that, it was a bit inefficient the way that we deliver value to the clients that we work with. Right now we have a way more efficient way for us to track what we're doing, to see in real time what is happening, and actually to deliver much more relevant leads and sales to our clients. And that's what really is driving our interest towards growing this part of the business.
Yeah, awesome. And I know that sort of traditional CPA offers, they're typically one-to-one, so you would drive traffic to a particular offer, and then there's obviously opportunity for that lead to be scrubbed or to be declined or whatever else. I know that there's been a conversation around working with a one-to-many type relationship where it's still an exclusive lead, but ultimately if the lead isn't able to be serviced by one of the providers, it can be monetized by another. So it reduces that overall, it increases the monetization that can be done with that lead.
Absolutely, and that's where we saw a lot of friction and inefficiency. So we were working with the model of one-to-one relationships, but as you said, we saw a lot of potentially good leads in the end hemorrhaging out of what we were doing. So they were really not converting because the one-to-one relationship wasn't really working. And so with the technologies that we are now utilizing through you guys, the clear advantage is that obviously we can now optimize, and once the leads comes in, if it doesn't get served from, say, the first clients that is willing to actually pay for it based on certain parameters, then it can really filter through and really be somehow sold to the best bidder, or just simply to the most relevant bidder out there, which is actually what we wanted. So all of a sudden we were looking from a X conversion rate to an X plus, of course, because now we can really convert also those leads that really wouldn't have converted before, which we were just wasting and not really getting good value out of it.
Yeah, and that obviously provides increased value for the advertisers that you work with, i.e. they can cherry pick the leads that they obviously need and want to be able to service. But there's obviously going to be some direct benefits there for the publisher as well, I would imagine, right?
Absolutely, because then all of a sudden we have publishers that before were driving a lead which was going to directly only to one advertiser, and all of a sudden they have a pool of advertisers that could potentially pick up that lead. And so they see a traffic that they really work hard in the end to bring to conversion, that before was a bit of a lucky punch sometimes, and most of the times it wasn't really going through. Now all of a sudden they really can monetize that traffic way more efficiently, and they have a higher rate of conversions for that effort that they put into bringing that qualitative lead in the end. So it's a great system for us. Right now it's working really well. We're ramping it up and trying to get more and more advertisers on board.
Yeah, I understand as well that you guys are obviously you do a lot of work across a lot of Europe, don't you? And I know that you started in one territory, and I think you guys have expanded out into another now, and there's obviously a vision there to expand into more.
Absolutely, yeah. So for us, we had a bit of a testing sort of phase, obviously, where we wanted to try the technology into one of our biggest markets and one of the most important for this type of products, and doing lead generation there. It is a proven concept now. It is working. It's delivering value. We're actually delivering almost a third of our revenues from this particular product type only through this technology, so we're super happy with the results, and that's why we decided to expand it into other European markets. We're going step by step, so we're doing one market at a time, trying to consolidate and then move on to the next one. But it's a proven concept that for us is working right now, so we're looking forward to actually expand it to more European territory too.
And can I ask as well, what's your experience been around the implementation process of starting with just those CPA type offers and then moving over and implementing this type of technology? What's that been like for you?
Yeah, so it's been very good. We really like the process. We have had full support from you guys from the start, and that's been very beneficial for us because the platform is very extensive. It's got a lot of different functionalities, and obviously it caters for so many different possibilities. And so for us to be able to explore it by ourselves would have been impossible. So it's really been a great sort of process that you guys have helped us really setting everything up to the best. But you're still supporting us on a regular basis, and that for us is very important because we always have. There isn't one size that fits all. Clients have different needs, advertisers have different needs, publishers have different needs. Tech-wise, they have different tech stacks as well. So that's why the fact that we can get continuous sort of support is also very important. And in the initial phase, in the first setup phase, which is the most crucial and the most important because we need to get it right from the first moment. That's also a time when we really got a lot of support, and that's always super appreciated in that sense.
And you guys obviously have, you have an internal system that's self-developed for your click tracking, isn't it? How have you found Phonexa plays with that? Is that integration between those two systems work well?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a possibility for us to get some parameters without getting into too many technicalities, but to get some parameters back that really allows us also not to have a full visibility on what's happening into the Phonexa environment, which is also helpful for reporting purposes, but really allows us also to bring back that data back into our platform so that we can also have a more compelling understanding on how things have gone throughout the entire funnel. And that's also very important. And Phonexa really allows us to do that. So yeah, it's very positive for us.
If you are speaking to a publisher or another network that is considering pay-per-lead as a transition for their business, what would you say to that particular company?
Yeah, so to a publisher is about moving to a stage of more maturity. So not doing things a little bit sometimes just having feelings about how things are going, but actually having a fully fledged solution that really allows them to really see all the different steps and optimize into the little details and the granularity. And I think that makes them moving from a experimental phase to a very mature kind of stage for publishers. And obviously for a network, it is the ultimate management system that we all need in the end to be able to see the full funnel and through that acquisition. Not that we're not capable of doing it, but I think it adds that extra level of technical integrations and technical advancements that really is a good sort of added value to us as well.
Yeah, awesome. But no, thanks for obviously having a chat with me, Alvise. I really appreciate it. And
thank you,
good to see you.
It's good to see you too. Thank you. Yeah.